When I was 10 years old, I was a very keen dancer. I trained for hours every day. I went to a boarding school briefly to train to be a ballerina. And in one class, my teacher said to me, whilst my mum was watching, "Emily, you look like a pig," because my belly was sticking out ever so slightly. I was a very thin child. And that was it. I went on a diet when I was 10. I was not even overweight. I had a god-awful dance teacher who constantly picked on me if I was sticking my stomach out and not sucking it in. I was on diet after diet. It was encouraged within the family. Emily's tiny pot belly. It didn't matter that I weighed 6 stone until I was 14. I was always on a diet, and it got to the point where I was so fed up of being on a diet from the age of 10 and literally eating a couple of apples a day and working my arse off and living the ballerina lifestyle that I started to overeat. And I got really, 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 really big in 1 year. I gained around 6 stones in a year. That's a lot of weight. And my family were horrified, absolutely horrified. Obviously, at this point, I'd stopped dancing. I stopped that when I was 19 years old. I just had enough. And my family have got a very strange attitude towards food and me and food. They just don't seem to like it if I eat, and they don't seem to, well, until recently, actually, because things have changed now. They didn't seem to they couldn't be around me without commenting on my physical appearance. And it has really affected me. I'm Em, the Starving Soprano, your Monday vlogger. This is Free Week, where we can talk about what we like. And here are some clips filmed over the last 3 months.
Family. My family have always looked at me like I'm a dummy. They've maybe put clothes on and strut up and down the lounge. And they've sort of looked at my body and they've criticised and they've said, "Why don't you get these super firm pants? They're going to make you look 3 inches smaller around the waist." And they've bought them for me. They've put them on and they've chosen what dresses I look good in and what dresses I look bad in. And it drives me insane, and I constantly feel like I have to have the approval of certain family members about my weight. Now, I haven't really told them about this page, other than my sister, who hasn't checked it out yet. Hopefully she will. But I just think that a lot of people are really swayed by their family's reactions to weight, and it really ruins our self-confidence. Mine's been shot in all aspects. I have this constant need to impress, to approve, to talk about what weight I am, and I'm fed up of it. I'm just fed up of it being an issue. My parents are visiting this weekend, and when I say parents, I mean my mum and my gran, and they are very, not so much now, but they have been very critical about my weight. And the first thing they normally do when I answer the door is say, "Oh, you look slimmer," or "You look bigger," or they'll make me parade up and down, or they'll say, "Stand up and turn around so I can see what you look like in that." And I always find that I try and get something that makes me look really slim to wear before they visit, and suck my stomach in. And I always say to them, "Do you think I look slimmer? Do you think I've lost weight?" And I don't know why I do it. Their approval means such a lot to me, and I wish it didn't. I'm really nervous because they're coming now, and yeah, I've put on my skinny clothes, the clothes that make me look slim, and I'm frantically trying to find this hat, which I don't know why, it's a hat, but I think I look better in it. I can't find it, so they're going to have to just see me like this. They always tell me to put my hair down. I don't want to put my hair down. I know this is family for them. I love them very much and they love me, but they have made me feel pressured, and they've made me parade around, and they've made me wear these awful tight pants to make my stomach look smaller. And enough's enough, right? They're about to come and My boyfriend's holding the camera and he keeps saying how he thinks I look really beautiful, but I'm really freaking out because I can't find my hat. I'm worried my face looks fat. When I stand to the side, my stomach sticks out.
Darling, you look beautiful.
I have a very nice boyfriend. Your parents don't look at you the way your boyfriend does, do they? I think I look gross.
Baby, you look gorgeous. That's bullshit.
Unusual clothes. You do look funny in them boots, them trousers, and
They're slippers.
a black
They're
frock.
slippers. So,
It's the way you brought her up.
what's wrong with me?
Why she was
It's the
like
way you
this.
dragged her up.
I know, but I didn't bring her up like this.
Like what?
Not you, Anne.
No.
Talk about piles.
What are piles?
Bossy.
Oh, shut up. You are bossy.
I wasn't bossy at your age.
You're bossy, Grandma
I'm
Johnson.
bossy now, because I've got to be. But I didn't used to be.
You're bossy.
No.
I wash up.
Ian, am I bossy? Your opinion. And it counts.
She goes, am I bossy? I am, yeah.
Is Emily bossy?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's because she's her own boss.
Do you know why? It's because I'm also the oldest of 4 and I work for myself.
I think working for yourself does make people different.
Was I a fat child?
No.
When did I start to become overweight?
When you moved in that flat above the bike shop.
No, in Brighton Avenue.
Brighton
No,
Avenue.
it's a flat above the bike
No,
shop.
it was Brighton Avenue.
Why do you think it was?
Because we delivered a brown 3-piece suite to you, and you came out, and I'm honest here, you came out in baggy clothes and wearing slippers, and I thought, who's this old woman coming out that place? And it was you. You said I wanted to be honest.
I remember actually.
You know how you shuffle along in slippers,
Yeah.
and you'd right baggy things on. I'm not saying you was fat because your things was too baggy.
I was pretty big though.
And I thought,
What were you eating?
she looked
I
like
was
an old woman.
I was eating takeaways every night.
So
I was really
that's
depressed.
the honest truth.
Yeah, and
Grandma put you on a Rivita diet.
That's
she did.
I remember you crying because she said, look what Grandma's given me, 2 Rivitas without even any spread on them.
What do you think of the way I look now?
Well, I don't like you in your gear.
Right, yeah,
I'm being
but
honest.
I know you don't like the clothes,
Okay.
but
They don't do as much for you as what they could.
they were just slobbing around clothes.
See, I don't like in all these baggy trousers. I know you've got to wear them for walking the dogs.
Yeah,
But you know, I'm honest, Emily.
I know. And what do you think about scary stomach holding in pants?
What?
Fine.
Do you remember when you?
If you're something to hold in, wear them.
Do you remember when? Do you remember when I put them on and we were walking up and down your lounge in my polka dot dress? Do you remember?
And you looked right trim.
I look what?
You look really trim.
Did I?
And that polka dot dress I loved.
I've still got that
no,
polka
you've
dot
got-
dress. Do you know
yeah.
what? I've still got that dress.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit. It's too small.
Does it? Well, you want to hang it out so you see it.
No,
Nobody's getting in it.
I'm not going to hang it out. I'll just wear it when it fits.
No.
Do you think we should keep
That's not
clothes
good.
that don't fit us anymore, that are too small?
Would you like some Santa?
Well, I do, but I'm not saying you should.
What about clothes that are too big that you keep just in case you think you'll
Oh,
get that
well,
big
no, you
again?
throw them.
Yeah. All right.
You don't keep things.
What
too
do you think,
big.
Mum? Do you keep clothes that are too small? Thinking one day they'll fit?
Sometimes.
Why? Just because you think it'll make?
No, just because I thought I've spent the money on them, so I better not chuck them out.
Fortunately, my family now do not mention my weight, but it has been a long haul with them. I have had to, constantly moan at them about it and really say, do you know what, you're not helping me, just stop it right now. And finally it has stopped. My family is supporting me. If this topic is really close to home, please do make a comment or response. I know there are people out there that feel incredibly stressed and unhappy, or whose parents pressure them, or whose parents talk about their weight constantly. The only way to move forward is to get these things out. Please stay tuned for Matt tomorrow. I am looking forward to what he has in store. I'm absolutely not sure. And also, we have got an amazing guest vlogger on Wednesday. I'm not going to say who it is, it's a secret, but you'll have to wait and see. Bye.